Morning everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the channel, where today I have some Bricklink orders, and the theme of today's order is going to be one specific piece, and that is some ears. Now, if you remember my Bowser Castle haul while I'm getting all these pieces out over here, I said that I was looking for some ears, and the ears have spawned 3 orders, and they have a lot to answer for. Either way, this is the first one that came just a couple of days after I ordered it, and there's only a couple of pieces in these bags, which we'll take a closer look at now. And if you're a fan of the channel, you may actually spot a couple of these pieces, and I've got these bags emptied for you. And one of these pieces is definitely been the subject of an Octane's Oracle. So first up here, we have this very large place. I think it's a 6x24 old grey plate, which is for the roof of a old set I have from my family, which is the transport truck from the 70s, 333, if you're interested in the number. But it's official Lego, it's in the old grey, and this one hasn't broken like my old one. Next up, we have a 4x, I believe, 12 red plate, which is again for another retro set, in particular the helicopter, or is it the fire truck? I think I've got 2 on the way in the second order, so it's probably for all of them. But I think this one will go for the helicopter, and we'll make a fine addition to completing those retro sets, so that they're done. Next up, we've got 3 little small pieces over here. First up, it's a minifigure hairpiece. This is for an old Harry Potter minifigure from 2004, particularly the Triwizard Tournament one, but we'll take a look at that in a proper second. But this is a nice hairpiece in good condition, and it's, as I said, an old classic Harry Potter hairpiece, first one I own. Then we have a minifigure head, which has a pirate face printing for another one of my incomplete retro minifigures. This was an old one, it took me a while to get hold of, and I hope that he will almost complete this figure. But all the way, nice condition yet again. And then here it is, the infamous piece from Octane's Oracle #1, Zelda's hair, or should I say Phoebe Buffet's hair from the Friend's apartment, the recolor of Sally's in yellow. Been waiting to try this on my custom Zelda for a long time, and this is the one I actually use in my other custom sets, so it's really crazy that this thing exists, and this was the whole reason I made this 5-part order, was for this piece. Not the ears, but you'll see why I had to order this in a minute. If I was going to order the ears, I had to order this one, so I had to make a separate order just for this hairpiece, and it wasn't exactly cheap. I think I paid £1.50 for it. Next up, I wanted to quickly show you those 2 figure pieces as they go in, so you can see on my checklist of missing retro figures, we have that pirate face piece going towards this pirate. Let me just go and grab him. And we got this Harry hairpiece for HP004, the Triwizard Tournament one from 2004. Go grab him out the pile, and while I do this all scuffed camera-like, where is his head? Oh, it's missing. Okay, so I still need to order his head. And then where is that pirate? Oh, I spotted him. Okay, so we have all the parts of the pirate, so at least that's one more retro figure off my list. We have the pirate here, and I'm going to really struggle to put it on, aren't I? Pirate. Here we have the pirate, and again, he's complete, so he can now go in my complete drawer for figures. I've still got quite a few to work on, as you can see. Hopefully a couple more pieces will come in during the next couple of orders. Right. Still got to get that Harry Potter head, though. But yeah, that's going to do it for this first order. I hope the other one comes in very soon. We've only got 5 pieces, and it's been 2 weeks. Oh, I hate Bricklink in the UK. I always get one order that gets delayed and that I struggle with and the like, and I'm going to have to do an Octane's Oracle on it because honestly, it makes my hairs grey. But anyway, onto the positive stuff. Oh, here we have an invoice. Right, okay, so what have we got inside this box? We have our second one of the 4x12 red plates with a couple of Technic beams, some blue ones, some yellow ones. Oh, what's that? No, that's not good. Not a fan of this order. As I said, it already took 2 weeks to arrive, sat on paid, and then there was a part missing and a part discolored. And I got refunded for that, and no, that's not what I ordered at all. Yeah, the ears are right, the face is right. That's okay, but that other piece. Oh no, we'll have to take a closer look at that. 2 light bluish grey legs, another couple of faces. Let's get these guys out of the bags. Okay, so all out of the bag, I thought we'd take a closer look at these elements. Here is the Mischief Maker himself. Here are the ears, and they are the flesh-coloured ears, and if anyone knows this channel at all, you know what these are for. There is a video coming up about them very soon, but I'm not going to spoil it here. So we have that, and the 2 heads, along with the yellow hair from the previous order, are all from that. You can see this one has a worried expression and a smiley expression. You can probably guess whose head that is. And then the other one is a female head, which we'll get to in just a second. Just showing off those faces for you. Nice and smiley. And here we have the other face, which I believe is Hermione from year 3. We have a sort of raised eyebrow expression on one side, and then if my camera would focus, my camera won't focus. There we go, with some freckles. And then on the other side, we have a bit more of an angry or determined facial expression. No, these hauls are really a pain because they never get filmed right. Anyway, other things we have a spoon. Not sure why, just like the Lego spoon. It's kind of cool. Can be ripped. Kind of cool. And we have another minifigure head for my minifigure restoration project. This is a nice simple head that I hope will finish off a figure. As for a missing piece I had while I'm sorting through these, I was missing a Next Night Army head, but you'll see that in a second. Here we have the orange juice box, and I also ordered a milk juice box, which will always be useful for mocks like fairground mocks and stuff, although I did not order them in time for my Mario roller coaster, which is a shame, but they will always be perfectly used in the future. I'm going to have to find some tops out of my spare pieces for those. And then we have 2 pairs of light grey legs, which are in some fairly decent condition. I need those for retro figures that I'm restoring, or at least I hope so. Sometimes my numbering can get a bit off with my orders. But yeah, no, they should be useful. I'm pleased with them. They seem to be in good condition, as I mentioned, in the old colour. Then we have these 3 light grey plates for a retro set that I am restoring. I only need a couple more pieces for that one, so hopefully I'll be able to build that soon. You know, after having a missing piece and now a wrong piece as well, I'm thinking I might have to make another order. Oh, jeez, look what these ears have done. I first wanted the ears, so of course I had to make 2 orders, and then I had to make a third. Oh, I'm going to have to get a third order, aren't I? Oh dear, I'm rambling. Anyway, red plate there for the helicopters, some Technic beams again for that same retro set as earlier, and then for my Bulldozer retro Technic set. However, I am very, 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 very displeased with that. These pieces are used, but that is more than used. That is incredibly damaged. That should not be like that. In fact, you can even see the cracks in it. That's not just discoloration. I am very, very disappointed with this store, and I definitely will not be buying from them again. I cannot believe that that was allowed through. That's not minor wear. That's incredible. Anyway, and then we have one more long yellow beam, and I've been saving this other piece for the end here because it's not what I ordered. No, it's close, but it's not what I ordered. This is a weird toothy piece, which I believe was introduced in Next Nights, although I know it is used in the Jurassic Park gate set as the mud treads. However, if I bring over my invoice here, you can see this was supposed to be a 3-pronged mixel-tooth, and above it, that helmet piece was also one I was supposed to get that I was refunded for. But no, I was sent the wrong piece. And between that and the discoloration, I'm not happy with this store. I'm going to make a third order to make up for this because I'm not losing 2 pieces. But first, let's put these places in their homes. So we've got all these little piles. I found out some spare cheese slopes for the milk and the orange juice in their respective colours, so those can go on any table in a mock along with the spoon, which will always be useful. Then, while we're here, let's put these 2 minifigure pieces along with my retro figure pile from earlier. See, I would have had that lava slinger complete by now, but no piece in that order. Then let's match these up then. So we have the guy from the Adidas. I have his shorts and his head. Have I got his hair as well? I don't have his torso though, do I? Oh, I hate that. Why can't I just get the pieces I need? I'm going to have to find that torso. That's going to be a really hard one to find because it's not common at all. But we got his legs now, I guess. Or his head even. Right, here's the light grey legs. Who has the light grey legs? Who has... right, Fire07. Fire07, right, where is him? We have Nung Pa's hat, Nung Pa's legs. It's not Fire07, it's Nung Pa's. Oh, the Fire07 has the black hip piece. Anyway, we're missing Nung Pa's head and chest, so that's no use. This other pair of legs, though, that's for another retro set, the snack bar, which you can see here. So I put those legs on top. Oh. Did you see those legs in that bag? They're not supposed to be there. Here is the ones for the fire truck. I think I've ordered an extra pair of light grey legs. Oh dear. Moving on. These Technic pieces are, as I said, for Bulldozer. And the blue and grey ones are going to be for the motorcycle as well. If I just go grab the bag for that, drag that over, there it is. I've almost got all the parts for that motorcycle now, just a couple more to go. Brilliant, that's come along well. And then we've got this last little pile, which involves my heads for my project, which you should be able to guess. And then this wrong piece. I need to make a third order. I'm going to go do that now. Right, third order's arrived. It's been another week. I've been on holiday and I've come back again, and we've got over 100 elements for only twice as much money, which is so much of a better deal. My other orders sucked, but you know I do plenty of things for those ears. Jeez, it must sound so weird. Anyway, we got a lot of pieces in here, 4 bags of lots of interesting stuff, some more figure pieces, and I made sure that I got the 2 pieces that I missed out on the previous haul. Now, I'm running short of time today, so I'm not sure if I actually get to show you the pieces in front of their sets like I did for the last 2 hauls, but we'll definitely take a close-up look at all the pieces, and I'll try and explain them the best as I can. First up, we have this one little reel piece from the 70s in fairly good condition for my rescue helicopter, which is a really nice piece. We have these 2 old coney things for the snack bar. Once again, these are the sauce bottles. And then we move on to this bigger pile, which are all pieces for my retro safari truck. We have a 4x8 yellow plate, some old retro wheels, a 1x4 black plate, 2 or 3 2x2 black plates, a 1x1 cylinder for the scope on the front. These are all parts for these weird and wacky animals in the safari truck. I think I'll end up showing that set to you one day. It's pretty cool. Then we have these red slopes, some more plates in red, white, and yellow, an inverted red slope, a red 2x2, a red white 1x4 for the hippo and the zebra, and then you've got some parts for the giraffe here, with some white, red, yellow 1x1s and some other pieces. Then here we have a very special pile, which is for a set that was given as a free promo to people at Christmas in the Polynesia in 1997 or 9. Anyway, it's a person dressed as a Christmas tree, and it's absolutely absurd. Next up, we have these pieces from the road repair truck, which is another retro set. This trailer I actually had, but I was missing the ball and socket on because it broke off in the 70s. However, I finally got a replacement for it that's intact, has a nice metal axle, and that yellow bucket that isn't actually broken either. Really nice pieces, really hard to get hold of here in the UK, so I'm really pleased I was able to pick those up. Followed by another really hard piece for car and breakdown truck, which is a steering axle, because cars in the 70s had steering, but cars in 2020 don't. Anyway, it's a really hard piece to find because, again, it breaks off easily. Then we have some trousers for a knight from the Knight's Procession set, as well as an old light grey halberd. Of course, these are, again, hard pieces to find, and I need for my retro revival projects. Here we have some old maxi figure arms, which will be used in my astronauts in the original moon landing set. Another couple of pieces, always great to get that set closer to completion. They connect together and they create a bendy arm for people. It's kind of cool. Anyway, let's move on to the next pile of pieces, in which we have these ones here, which are for the 2007 police motorbike. Was it 2005? Either way, these will help complete my police motorbikes. I have 2 of them. I'm missing the figure in one, which I've got to get hold of in the future. But dark grey walkie-talkies was not something I knew existed. Another racer helmet to complete the existing figure I have, and these parts should complete the second bike as well. So I just need the sticker sheet and the second minifigure. Moving over here, we have 2 more pieces, which, to be honest, I haven't quite worked out which set I ordered them for yet. I have to come back to them. We have this 1x4 brown plate, which is actually to replace my Queen Anne's Revenge piece because that snapped because brittle brown. The actual correct version of that piece from Order 2, which was missing, which is this tooth element, which is a great piece to be used in my Ultimate Flammer, which is missing a piece, and this old fancy grille with the shiny print for the fire truck, which I thought was complete after the last order. We've got some minifigure parts over here. Here's the helmet that I got refunded from Order 2, and he's for the Lava Slinger from Nexo Knights. Really excited to have that figure complete. Then, after the last order, I made sure I got the head and the torso for Nung Pa. I couldn't get the torso for that footballer. It's really hard to get in this country, but they're really great torsos. Can't wait to see him complete and in my minifigure frames. Then we have a plumage piece for a Retro Knight. Just need the helmet for him, and he's almost complete as well. It's a really nice piece, actually. Never thought I'd actually get hold of it, but of course I needed it. Then we have this weird one, which is a body piece for a racer's figure. This one's the off-roader. I have the helmet and this, but I just need the head for it. But if I show you an example with Nung Pa, you can just stick a head on the body. It's a really weird piece from a really weird era for Lego, but it's got a cute little steering wheel and a minifigure hole, and it's technically a minifigure, so you know, whatever. And then we've got this helmet here for Fire 07, who is just missing his head now, and then he's almost complete as well. I have the trans green visor, so I was really happy to pick up that headpiece. Moving over here, I also made sure I got all the parts to complete my motorcycle from the retro sets, which you may remember me showing you in order 2, just some really simple old plates. And then these parts are for a new build I'm trying to do, which is a V-Wing, not a Star Wars V-Wing, but a V-Wing from Alienoids, or one of those themes from the late 90s. But really colourful pieces here, some old clips in light grey, some old blasters, a cone, wedge piece, some plates, some dishes in trans neon and trans orange and stuff. Really, really cool pieces. Can't wait to see this build finished, actually. I need to get hold of the rest of them at some point. And then some simple plates and grill pieces. It's just one of those ones like the safari truck and motorcycle that I'm going to be collecting over the next couple of years because I already have the elements for. And that's going to be it. That's pretty much everything that I've ordered over the 3 orders. I don't have time to show you them all today, although I'm sure I will do another video soon that shows off all of these pieces in their full glory. There are some interesting sets I have in my collection that I definitely want to do videos on at some point. So I'm sure you'll get to see those minifigures in the minifigure frame one day. My loose minifigure collection. That tree person will definitely make it onto a list once I get his brother and sister. And some other bits will show up at some point, I'm sure, on the channel. So, hope you enjoyed this chaotic video. I'm sorry, something seems to be off at the moment. This isn't working quite as well as I thought. We'll get back to it soon. Anyway, hope you enjoyed seeing what I bought. I'm off to go buy more now. So, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.